Aaron Berger is so lucky he saved some of these for me. He's so lucky because the thing is, I shop for this, I wait for this, I mark this on my calendar. Every single year I get this, but do you know what? We're doing it bigger, better, best price in history, better value than even Amazon. What are we talking about? Well, we all know the Amazon Fire. I call it America's sweetheart tablet. We've sold over 500,000 of them here at HSN. But even if you went right now today on Amazon, and we work all year to make this happen, we have partnered with the big guys. They are selling right now, if you went to Amazon's website, not a refurbished, not an also ran. This is the quad core. It's got expandable memory. It's got the better and the bigger screen. But one sells right now with no flex pay. I think they might have free shipping. No bonus extras for basically $80, okay? So for $99.99, not quite a buy one, get one, but by the time you add on, oh wait, another one basically almost for free. Oh yeah, oh wait, not one, but 2 cases, and not only that, customizable cases. But oh wait, not just that, over $234 worth of apps and free services, and that is this show or until 12 midnight or as long as supplies last. Our retail value is almost $400. So at $99.99, and I just have to be clear again, you are getting 2. You're getting two of everything. So here's how this works. I'm gonna tell you right now, start using express ordering. We have been so busy all day long. If you call that toll-free number, if you shop by remote, if you use your HSN app, you have to try this. You know that the Amazon Fire, especially with these features, well, again, one sells for almost $100 at Amazon. You're getting that only as long as supplies last. Everybody gets a black, and then you choose, well, what color do you want your free fashion one?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. So black with that great yellow, black with the blue has actually been the most popular and will be the first one to go. Black with kind of that, almost like punch red. You know, it's a nice, kind of, nice, like a punch red. Or black with black, 2 of everything, ready to bow and go. In the real retail packaging. It's not a refurbished, it's not an also ran, it's the real deal. And for a $20 flex pay, extended holiday return policy, whether you're putting this under the Christmas tree or you're getting it for yourself, it's absolutely irresistible. But you have until the end of January to try it as you buy it. And when I say these are going, my dear friend Aaron Berger heading into his 14th year.
Yeah, 14th Christmas at HSN.
Well, Aaron, in those 14 years, we wait for this. We do this once a year. We work all year in this value. This is not only the bigger screen, the better processor, more stuff. I think the accessory package at over $234, I think that's the biggest bonus package that we've done as well. It's easy to see why we have sold almost 40,000 of these, and boy, at this point, it is definitely a race to the finish line.
It's such an exciting tablet to show you guys. It's so much fun because it's so easy to use. I mean, that's the thing about the Amazon Fire. While Shannon always calls it America's sweetheart tablet, it really is. It is a tablet that's easy to love because it's so easy to use. One of the reasons, one of the things right off the bat that sets the Fire apart is it's the only tablet, of course, that is Alexa enabled. Well, we all know that is America's artificial intelligence. You know, the best of the best is that big A word. So in fact, let's just take a look at how easy it is to use your tablet now. You can say, Alexa, open Facebook.
Here's Facebook.
Yeah, you don't even have to be able to find your apps anymore, folks. That's how easy it is now to use your tablet. You can just talk to your tablet. You ask for whatever you want to see, and it brings it up for you. You want to do it this way? Fine, we can do that. We'll talk about the G-Hold in just a little bit. That allows us to go right into our horizontal mode.
That's one of the few accessories that we have not sold out of yet, and I do have to forewarn you when I say yet. I know we've been very busy. I really want to encourage you to try this, especially, it's a name that you know and love and trust. You know, the thing is, Aaron, the biggest mistake that people can make, especially if you are new to HSN, we've had thousands of new faces on this.
We've had a lot today.
People are kind of looking for the fine print. They're like, like, okay, what am I not getting? Is it a refurbished? Is it, you know, last year's model? This is the most feature-rich, the latest edition. This is as good as it gets.
The 8th edition, which is the latest one. A lot of people have been asking, is this the 7th or the 8th? This is the 8th edition with all of the latest improvements. The second, I think it's the second version, I think that's what they call it, of the voice technology built in. So you can say, Alexa, open Netflix.
Here's Netflix.
You guys see, because this has a quad-core processor inside it, I mean, that was faster than I probably could have typed Netflix.
Oh, for
and now
sure.
all of your movies are at your fingertips, all of your favorite shows. So if you have a Netflix, if you're a Netflix person, or if you're a Prime subscriber, now you don't have to be. A lot of people ask that, do I have to subscribe to Prime? No, you don't. But if you happen to be an Amazon Prime member, then there's so much more, all kinds of great free stuff available to you. There's over 100,000 movies and television shows that are at your fingertips. I'm watching Jack Ryan. Actually, I just finished the 2nd season of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. It's so good if you haven't watched it. There's over 1 million ad-free songs at your disposal. There's tons of books that you can read. So if you happen to be a Prime member, there's all kinds of great stuff. Of course, with that voice technology built in, it means you can ask anything. Like you can ask, Alexa, how many days until Christmas?
Christmas is in 38 days.
Watch Shannon freak out, right? I can see Shannon's face just kind of drop. Like, it's time. It's a month of it's 2 paychecks for a lot of people between now and Christmas.
For sure. So, Aaron, a couple of things that people do ask. Now, and it's funny, I almost brought my other guy out here, and you know, there are a lot of fine tablets out there. A tablet, they want a tablet for Christmas. When I say this is the one-size-fits-all gift, men, women, teens, tweens, grandkids, and everybody in between, if you're someone like me, I do have that big tablet, you know, put another digit in front of that $99 price, and that was for one. This is literally like a buy one and get one, because on Amazon, they sell for almost $100. $80 if you went to the Amazon website. At Amazon, I think you do get free shipping, but you don't get a $20 flex pay. You don't get the extended holiday return policy. It's 2 of everything. So get your color of choice. That everybody gets a black, and then pick whichever one you want, you know, your fashion color basically for free, a full tablet. It's 2 of everything. Blue will go first, so it's black with yellow, black with blue, black with red, or black with black. Over $234 worth of extras. But Aaron, to go back to my original point, I have the other tablet, and Aaron knows when I travel, I use my Fire. I swear, because I should come with a Tumble Test. I was telling Aaron my latest injury.
A little warning label.
Exactly. So I don't care. When we say Shannon-proof, this is life-proof. But not only that, it has parental controls.
It does.
But I expanded the memory on mine that it's almost more than my computer, for heaven's sake.
So this has, to Shannon's point, 16 gigs of built-in memory when you get the tablet home. But there is, on the side here, they hide them from me. Here we go. There's an expandable memory card slot. So you see right there, if you want to pop in a memory card, you can actually expand the memory up to 400 gigs. That's a lot bigger than a lot of our computers. With 400 gigs, you can store about 400 hours of standard def video, about 150,000 photos, about 120,000 to 130,000 songs. And in fact, just a real quick example here. We have additionally available a screen protector and a 16 gigabyte card. It's a little package that has actually 2 screen protectors and 2 16 gigabyte cards. And I'm just gonna do a really quick demonstration.
Every time you do
always freak Shannon out. I'm trying to scratch the screen. Now, with other screen protectors, I'm usually able to scratch the screen protector, but not the screen itself. With this screen protector, these are brand new. They're from Zag. Look I couldn't even, you see that screen?
Oh, wow.
I couldn't even scratch the screen. So that's also available. Again, it comes with 2 screen protectors and 2 memory cards.
Oh, no kidding.
So you double the memory of your tablet right away, basically on day one.
One thing about the screen protectors, and I have done this,
nice.
I get them now, and I'm just speaking from experience, because it's kind of like, you know, the purchase of good intentions. You get the tablet at home, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right, I gotta pick up a screen protector. Oh yeah, and then sure enough, you know, life happens. Now, we'll show you that Tumble Test. And by the way, you also might want to ask about our Protection Plus plan, because we're doing a special offer tonight and today, just like our Black Friday event. It ends at midnight.
So cool.
Covers both.
That's amazing.
Covers both.
That's amazing.
which is cuckoo. So ask about that from our service representative. But if you haven't called yet, remember, this is our finest hour. We have been super busy all day long. I would love for you to get this at home, even though many of you know, you've seen the other tablet that I use. It's a great tablet. I love that tablet, but I have to keep deleting things because I can't expand that memory. The screen on that poor little girl is cracked, kind of like her mama, you know, in bad shape. And I'm telling you, to get a screen on that, that's like $200.
Yeah.
But I travel with my Fire. And part of the reason I do that is A, it passes the Tumble Test. I've expanded the memory. So I've loaded all my movies on my Fire. I can't load all my movies on my pad.
Because you're out of room.
Because I'm out of room.
Right? If you bought a 64 gigabyte pad,
Absolutely.
once you get to your memory, your full memory on those, you're done. You can't
I'm
expand
done.
them. Here you can keep expanding.
can.
That's one of the great things.
All right, so with now almost 37,000 gone,
Wow,
you
geez
really you owe
Louise.
it to yourself. Remember, it is
What a day.
It is retail packaging. It is buy one, gift one, or buy one, keep one. You wrap them up separately, but grab them for sure. When you think about it, $50 a piece, that's crazy, Erin.
You know what we should do? We should talk about the caseables and explain the case situation
absolutely.
for a minute.
Perfect, because remember, if at Amazon they sell for $80 a piece.
Yeah, right, per tablet,
right,
no case.
They don't have the $20 flex pay or the extended holiday return policy or $234 plus in bonuses. The cases are kind of cool. Now remember, whenever we talk about what you get, double it. Remember, because you for each individual tablet. These cases are pretty cool.
So here's how it works. When you get the tablet, or the tablets, like Shannon said, always double it.
Right.
You get 2 vouchers as well for cases. So when you get these vouchers, there'll be a little code on the back, and you'll go online and you create your own case. You can either just choose, they have thousands and thousands of templates you can choose from, or you can do what we did here. You can do custom cases, so you can upload pictures. Here's a picture. This is one from Shannon and I from a couple of years ago. This is my new one. This is Max.
Little boy
This is my little boy on his first birthday, so about a month ago. So you can do personalized cases like that, or on Caseable's website, they also have a lot of sort of pre-done. Like if you want to just pick out something really cool, there are thousands and thousands of cute designs, and you can do solid color, you can do patterns, or again, you can upload your pictures and they'll put your picture on your case. You know what's cool, if you want, so when these come to you, if you're thinking about giving them away at Christmas, you can order the case before you ever open the box. The caseable certificates are separate. So if you want to order like a home, like if somebody gave me a tablet for Christmas and gave me this case with it, I would pretty much fall over and die. So, you know, you can go to someone's Facebook page and download their pictures from there or whatever and give them a customized case, or you can let them do it as part of the gift as well, of course.
But you know what? You can afford to be generous tonight. And the only consideration is, though, you do have to make your purchase now. And I say that because Erin will be back. We'll have a shorter presentation of this a little bit later on. But even if you're new, and boy, if you are new, what a day. Welcome in. This is HSN. I'm Shannon. Erin's been here for 14 years. We do this once a year and once a year only. It is the real deal, guys. It is not a refurbished or an also ran. You are tuning in at the perfect place in history because you know the name Amazon, you know the name Fire. Amazon right now is selling one of their historic 8th in the edition. It's the 8th, generation, so it's the latest and greatest with that quad-core processor, 16 gigs of memory built in, but fully expandable. They're not doing it for $99. They do one for $80, but they don't do a flex pay of $20. They don't do over $234 worth of bonuses. So you literally could make the case, it's almost like buy one, gift one. So not a refurbished, not an also ran. This is a first run, and it is yours tonight. Remember, all you do is you pick your color of choice. Everybody gets a black, and then you just choose what do you want that second one, basically your free fashion edition. Do you want the yellow? Do you want the blue, which is gonna sell out first? Kind of that punch red. Or do you want the black with black? You're getting the lowest price in history, lowest price for the year. Only time we do this is right here and right now. And quite frankly, even if you're not giving this for the Christmas season, tuck this away. We're doing it right now. We don't do it the rest of the year. So if you are thinking a graduation, if you're thinking a special birthday, if you're just thinking, if you're tough on your body and tough on your tablets like me, I travel. I know you've heard me tell the story. Yeah, I've got the pad, and you know, it was even here at HSN, that was almost $1,000. But I get nervous taking her around, and you bang these around. You know, life happens. I mean, we bang ourselves around. That's why that Protection Plus plan is such a great deal. But you throw this in your handbag, you throw it in a backpack, you throw it in, you know, the front seat of a car. You know, these can take a beating, Aaron.
This is basically your life, Shannon.
Yeah.
It is an actual real live tumble test, right?
You don't want to know what's going to happen.
Well, you might bruise a little more easily, but I think you'd come out the other end. I'd put my money on you for sure. So here's the thing. Look at, I've, as Shannon said, this was my 14th Christmas at HSN. I've never seen another consumer electronic go through a commercial tumble test like that. That's the kind of thing you see, like, you see like soccer balls or, you know, luggage, or cookware go through, you know, those crazy kind of heat or tumble tests. You don't see electronics go through. Well, we just did. I mean, we did that for a reason, to show you the materials out of which this is made. The materials are stronger materials, the polymers, the plastics, all the things that are in it. It's not only better and faster and higher quality, they're actually more durable. And it's very much built and designed to be that way. Yes, it still has a front and rear facing camera and, you know, all of those goodies built in, a quad core processor, an expandable memory card slot. Yes, it still has the great voice activation, so you can say things like, Alexa, how far away is the moon?
The astronomical distances of the moon and Earth are 238,850.
Yeah, pretty much anything. You can't stump her. You know, you can pretty much ask anything you want, but you're dealing with a tablet that is just a lot more robust in many ways than other tablets are.
Okay, we are very busy. Please use Express Order, and Express Ordering simply means you don't have to know your account number or anything. You just call that toll-free number, you know, and simple little prompts you'll get through right away. It, you know, kind of allows you to budge in line. It's like the express lane, either on the highway or at the grocery store. But the whole point is they are going. This is HSN, and this is our finest hour. And we are only doing this show or as long as supplies last. We are in the home stretch of our Black Friday weekend. That means all of these offers, the 4 or more flex pay, done at midnight. The free shipping on everything, done at midnight. The only time of the year, we work on this a full year to fulfill this, and Amazon is our partner. Because right now, frankly, they're making more money just selling one for $80 and then not giving all the bonuses or that flex pay. We're doing it for this show. Aaron has an abbreviated airing with me with whatever is remaining a little bit later on tonight. We would love to send this your way. And you can hear how excited I am about these. I actually, every single year since we started doing this, I have been buying these. And I'll tell you what.
My sister Dana, every year she buys two more.
I do.
Grandkids grow up for her. It's her grandkids. 2 more grandkids get old enough for her tablets every year. It's perfect.
But you know, there's always somebody in my life that I want to bless or pay it forward. You know, I think of my friend Kitty. You know, she works so hard for her money. And, you know, I know she has a tablet, but it's not as good as this. Yeah. I look like a hero. Last year, my niece and nephew, they both got new Amazon Fires. And what's interesting about that, I was a little nervous because Santa also brought them the pad. They each got pads. But you know what they use?
They're Fires.
They're Fires.
They're easy to use.
I'm serious about that.
They're so user-friendly.
And I think it's because the size, it's the Goldilocks size. And quite frankly, even for Hunter and Lexi, you know, I know my brother and my sister-in-law, they don't worry about the kids throwing this in the backpack. Right. Now, the pads, you got to be careful with those. They're like, oh, you're not taking that to school. You're not throwing that. This, I mean, but the whole point is you're not compromising on features. So don't look at this price and think, oh, well, it won't do this or won't do that. To be perfectly honest with you, and I'm not casting shade on the pad because you know I use it, you know I love it. It's very expensive. I get worried about where I carry it. But there are actually some features with the Fire that the pad does not have.
Yeah, so there's expandable memory. There's Alexa built in. In fact, let's take a minute and kind of reset and go through the features. Because if you're thinking, okay, well, for $50 a tablet, basically, what can it have? It has the most beautiful display. And I'm gonna compare that to a different display in a minute and show you so you'll see it in a different way. Hands-free Alexa for quick access to entertainment, news, assistance, front and rear-facing cameras so you can talk to your friends and family, take great video and pictures. We're gonna talk about calling and messaging in a few minutes.
So cool.
Quad-core processor. That said 1.5 gigs of RAM. Most tablets in this price point, you have either half a gig of RAM or maybe 1 gig. True. This has 3 times that much. A 10-hour battery life. I mean, when you go down the list of things that you would love to have in a tablet, or when you think about giving a gift, here's how I've been sort of thinking of this today. There's a lot of people, like, you think about giving somebody a $50 gift card. That's a nice thing. That's a very nice thing.
Sure.
But then you think about giving someone a Fire tablet.
Oh, my word.
Like, it is, this feels like, because in fact its value is, even though that's what it costs you, its value is so much more than that with the case, with all of the extra apps that we're including. For example, we're including Office Suite Pro that lets you create, edit, and view Word, Excel, and PowerPoint compatible documents. A lot of people have been asking about apps today. The App Store, the Amazon App Store is fabulous. In fact, let me, if I may, let's take a look at my tablet for a minute. And I'll show you. Again, you might have just seen me do that little turn. You can use your tablet vertically or horizontally, whichever is more comfortable for you. I use the G hold to hold my tablet.
Super cool.
Because that way I can have one hand all the time, you know, to manipulate it, to do whatever I need, and my other hand to hold it. By the way, the G hold is removable, so you can still pop this into your case.
Nice.
That's one of the really nice things about it. Yeah, I'll tell you a little more history about this product later. It's such a cool thing. But I want to go on about the apps. So I'm gonna back up again. With the Fire operating system, it is so simple to use. You look across the top there, you can go to home, you can go into your books, you can go into your video. I'm now in games and apps, right? So now, when we're in the games and apps, maybe you wanna go to the App Store and see what kind of apps are available. Well, I mean, if you've heard of it, it's pretty much gonna be there for you. Apps with popular videos, so there's, you know, oh, by the way, Disney Plus, they just added Disney Plus.
Cool.
So Disney Plus available now. Of course, Netflix and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, pretty much any game you can think of. These are all, look, these are some of the hottest games. Candy Crush is still one of the hottest games. Township, Homescapes, Fishdom, Slotsmania, Bingo Blitz. Top free downloads, there's Disney Plus right there. CBS, full episodes, Netflix, Food Network, Hallmark, ABC, Facebook, YouTube. Yes, you can download YouTube here. So I don't want you to think just because you feel like you're paying maybe a discount price, this is not discount features by any stretch of the imagination. It is a faster tablet. It is a more robust tablet. It can take a licking, as we showed you earlier with the Tumble Test. It's a winner. And today, it's 2 winners. It's one of the most exciting things, whether it's one for you, one for someone else, one for a husband, one for a wife, a couple for kids. You decide, nannies, babysitters, teachers. I think one of the best things about this tablet is it doesn't matter the gender, it doesn't matter the age. I have a great big family, 7 brothers and sisters, 21 nieces and nephews. We don't draw names until Thanksgiving. So I can't buy a gift today and know to whom I'm going to give the gift, but I can buy an Amazon tablet and know whether I draw my mom's name or whether I draw one of my nieces or my nephews who are now in their 20s and 30s, or one of their kids who are, you know, anywhere from very young to young teenagers. Across the spectrum, everybody wants to have a great tablet.
It's true. It is that one-size-fits-all gift. And any age, any gender, and frankly, don't discount somebody because you're like, oh, well, I know they've got that pad.
Right.
I do. My niece and nephew do.
Sure, that's fine.
And they travel with this. I mean, so I can promise you, when Lexi and Hunter are in the back seat, they're using their Fire. They have, mom and dad, as they should, because they spend a lot of money on that pad.
Yeah.
They don't let them, throw that in the backpack and everything else. So don't for a moment think, oh, well, they've got the pad, or they've got this, or they've got that, or they've got the other thing. I do, but I travel with this. I travel with this. And don't for a moment think, just because you are buying one and getting one. Remember, if you went to Amazon right now, they are selling this, the 8th generation, this exact upgraded, not a refurbished, not a this is the real deal. They are selling one for $80 without all the bonuses that we're including. So this is your day. We are now over that 38,000 mark.
Wow.
The big thing that you have to be concerned or aware of, though, is if you want it, you do have to select it now. You've got an ample cushion of time to decide if you want to keep it, or if you think that you might want to choose something else for somebody. You give this, you've got brownie points for a lifetime. I'm telling you, they will love it. Jaws will drop. But remember, only until 12 midnight. We're in the last couple hours of our Black Friday weekend, which means 4 more flex pay, bye-bye, after my show. Free shipping on everything. After my show, it's done. $20 on your credit card, extended holiday return policy. How many do you want? We've had a lot of people actually getting more than one, because we do this once a year. It's a better deal than Amazon. We're giving more stuff than Amazon. Remember, everything that we're talking about times 2, those customizable cases times 2. The $234 worth of apps and services. Yes, you can do word processing. Yes, and you can can do, you know, real productivity ×2, okay? Everybody gets a black, and then you just choose your other fun fashion color that's almost for free if you factor in the savings here. So black with yellow, black with blue may or may not make it to the Encore airing that I have with Erin. Black with, it's kind of like a punch red, or black with black. Ask about our Protection Plus plan, because we're also running a special opportunity there. It's really cool. That's almost like a buy one, get one too, because our Protection Plus is actually covering both of your tablets tonight. Separate retail packaging, so no one has to know if you kept one for yourself. It is absolutely the ultimate bow and go. I would grab it. I know you're gonna love it. I love mine. And it's not to say that I don't love my pad, I do. But I will tell you, when I travel, when I'm on the road, you won't leave home without your tablet, but this is the one that gives you the features, the expandability, the brand name quality. You cannot miss. The only mistake, if you could call it that you could conceivably make, is if you don't call now. Because I can tell you for a fact, I have actually purchased this at the higher price. I know the days kind of get ahead of us, you know, tomorrow's Monday and you might be thinking, I've done it where I have something in my shopping cart and then I forget, and then we raise the price after midnight and it's still such a great offer, I go ahead and do it. But I want you to see that if purchased separately real quickly, just to put the value in perspective. When we say a half off sale, my little ears perk up. Erin, I can't even do the math.
That's 75% off, right?
It's 75% off.
Yeah.
I mean, this is and by the way, our legal team, as they should be, they are really, really, really strict about those, you know, retail values and, you know, our value positioning, you know, as they should be. That's the kind of math I like. I mean, basically 75% off. It's a $400 package. It's a $20 bill. You've got your extended holiday return policy. So I hope you can do it. I'm excited for you. I know how much I love mine, and you can probably tell. Erin knows. In fact, it's funny because on I keep upgrading mine as well, because as I said, I also use the pad. Sure. But this is my go-to.
And this is the latest version, so a lot of people want to go to the 8-inch and the 8th edition of it.
It's a big deal, and no kidding, I probably should have brought my pad out here, because even the visuals, you know how people talk about Apple and, oh, the screen is so good. I'm telling you, yep, first of all, I would not want to put my little pad in that little tumble test. You know,
we should
right?
show that again.
We should.
We should show that again, because you keep talking about taking your pad with you.
I do.
I'm taking your Fire with you.
I do, because I've got both.
I
do.
Same thing. I mean, absolutely the same thing. I think it's why a lot of us are so much more comfortable. Well, because it's, you know, you're throwing your $50 tablet in your purse. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm freaked out.
Right.
But not just that. You don't get somewhere and find out that it has a scratch on it, because this tablet takes an entirely different kind of beating, frankly, than another tablet will. We're gonna show you that tumble test right now. We're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna show you these screens. So if you are like, what are they talking about, tumble test? Take a look at this. We actually took the tablet, and we put it in an actual commercial tumble test. You've probably never seen another electronic go through some consumer electronic. Maybe you've seen, you know, what did you say earlier goes through this a lot?
Luggage.
Luggage, that's right. Yeah, they do this with luggage, right?
Who needs the gorilla when you got that crazy box?
Exactly. That's right. Okay, yeah. Now I do. That took me a minute. So, yeah, consumer electronics, that's not something you see us do all the time. With, you know, we say, be careful, try not to drop it for Pete's sake. It's fragile. Well, it's really not. So this is built with a different intensity in mind. The quality of it, the quality of the screen that Shannon was talking about, is something that really speaks for itself. And I want to do a comparison. So this is your new tablet, okay? 8-inch, high definition, not just high definition. Not all high definition is created equally. This is high definition in plane switching. Now, the tablet I have next to it is also a really nice tablet. It's a 7-inch tablet. It's high definition, but it's not in plane switching. So first thing I want you to know, just the difference in size when you go from a 7-inch to an 8-inch, it's a huge difference, because size on screens is measured diagonally, so it changes the entire surface area, not just one measurement. So it's a really big difference. The next thing you'll notice the difference in the color. Look at that white, look at that. Look at that white. I mean, that is the truest, clearest white. Well, that's kind of a, you know, a little bit more of a dishwater white, right?
Sure.
It's just, it doesn't have the same clarity. But this is the time where you need to come to your TV, come look at the TV for a minute. If you're just kind of listening to us and getting ready for your Monday and cleaning up on Sunday night, I get it. If I weren't at work, I'd be doing the same thing probably. But come look at the TV for just a sec. When we turn this and you start to look from the side, your new tablets, because you're getting two, you can see from essentially every angle, like about 167 degrees, nice. I think is the official number. Notice the non-in-plane switching tablet. It's still high definition, but it's not in-plane switching. You can't really see it from the side. It's that in-plane switching technology that allows you to be able to see your tablet. So if you're playing games with your kiddos or you're watching a movie with your honey on your tablet, the really nice thing is from all angles, look at that. I can just keep going and go. I mean, basically until it's all the way at its side, you can see your tablet. And it is a huge difference. Now, most people, when you buy a $300, $400, $500 tablet, do you expect in-plane switching? Yeah, you should.
Of course.
Most people don't expect it at this price. So I wanted to make sure you understood, yes, you are still getting a high definition in-plane switching screen.
You are. We're about halfway through the presentation. I'm gonna have Aaron kind of backtrack. And then, you know, I think of how much money I spent on my phone. We're gonna talk about calling and parental controls. But if you are channel surfing, boy, you picked a good time to join us. We are jam-packed with goodies. This is the grand finale of our Black Friday weekend, just so you know. That means if you're watching HSN for the first time, FlexPay is open to anyone watching this show. Do you realize you can get 2 tablets, not just tablets, but 2 Amazon Fire latest generation tablets home for a $20 bill right now. Anyone within the show. Black Friday weekend ends at midnight. That means 4 more FlexPay expires after my show. Everything, in fact, anything you're shopping online, everything at HSN only until 12 midnight, next 2.5 hours, is on free shipping. You go to Amazon right now, $80 for one. Right now. And by the way, not just $80 for one, doesn't come with the FlexPay, doesn't come with the extended holiday return policy. They don't do over $234 worth of bonuses. And we are doing it right here, right now, today, and for this show. So I would love for you to try it. Use express ordering. We are so busy. We have had thousands of new faces shop with us for the very first time. This is the perfect place where I would love it if you would put your toe in the water, because we do this once a year and once a year only. We're almost at that 39, getting close to that 40,000 mark. I'll just tell you right now, they are going. Don't wake up tomorrow morning and have that coulda, woulda, shoulda moment. Don't have that, gosh, why didn't I get it? Because I do this every year. I already mentioned I get them every year. And a lot of times when I get them, I don't even necessarily have anybody in mind, but trust me, there's gonna be somebody, some grace in your life. You say, you know what? That's who's getting my Fire this year. I can tell you, it happens every single year. It's irresistible. Just don't let it pass you by. We would love to send it your way. You're gonna be delighted, even if you have another tablet like I do. But I do not. I try really hard. I generally don't travel with that pad because I just get so nervous about it. You will use this, they will use this, they will love it. And let's be honest, that deal is hard to pass up. So yes, everybody gets a black, then you choose your other fashion color, kind of your free one, if you want to look at it that way. Black with yellow, black with the blue may or may not make it to our next encore look. Black with kind of that punch red or black with black. $234 plus worth of free bonuses. Cases times 2, because remember, everything that we're talking about, you're getting 2, so 2 full packages. They're customizable cases. So you get, where's Max? We got Max. So you can even customize them.
Then Max comes walking.
There he is.
He can actually walk now, so he could walk himself. I made Shannon look at videos.
The video, I mean, it just melts your heart.
Shannon melts my heart, but then so does Max. So
there you go.
Those are my 2 customized cases. I'm taking those home.
Absolutely.
You choose your loves to put on yours.
All right, so Aaron, we've only got about a little over 20 minutes left. Should we do a couple different things?
Yeah, how about, I want to show you guys, I don't think we've shown you guys the colors on the G-Hold. Let's do that, and then we're going to do calling and messaging. Perfect. Is that cool? Okay, so real quickly, my producer, whose name is also Aaron, has told me a lot of you guys are asking, how am I holding this in one hand? I do it with a device called the G-Hold, which, by the way, if you have an iPad or any other tablet, G-Hold is universally what's the word I'm looking for? Compatible with all tablets. You just put it on the back of the tablet. So basically you put this Velcro pad on. It's fully removable, which is nice. It'll still go in the case. Boom, you pop it on like that. And then you can hold your tablet with one hand and you can use the other hand to manipulate the tablet. The color, we have 4 colors left. We sold out of 2 of the colors today, but we still have the, is that? Yeah, the rose gold, navy, gold, we're calling this gold.
Oh, okay.
And then red. Yeah, so rose gold, navy, we're calling this one gold, and that's red.
Nice.
Quick story behind this. You know how this came to be? Single mom, she was a cocktail waitress in Scotland, having trouble carrying her cocktail tray. See where this is going? So she invented this little device to help her carry her cocktail tray. I don't know, I'm sure she hadn't been drinking. She was probably very steady, but the tray was kind of wobbly, right? So she invented this little device, and then she went, wait, this isn't just for cocktail waitresses, this is for everybody who has a tablet. And it eventually morphed into this. So it is the necessity is the mother of invention kind of device. That's why people love the G-Hold so much. So that's the G-Hold, calling and messaging.
Yes,
Should we spend a minute talking about that? Okay,
right.
so this is a relatively new feature. Like we said, this is not a refurbished tablet.
Nope.
This is the latest version of the Fire 8-inch. One of the things you can do is you can make calls with this using your voice. So you say the wake word and then you say, call Shannon, or this is great like for kids or for elderly, call emergency, call mom.
Yes.
You know, you program these numbers into the tablet ahead of time, and it will not only call other tablets, it'll do a video call and a voice call. It will also call landlines and cell phones.
Oh, wow.
As long as your tablet is in Wi-Fi, you know, you have a Wi-Fi signal, you can make a phone call with it. So let me show you. I'm gonna do a little demonstration here. Alexa, oh, no, it's not Alexa. I changed, this brings me to another point. You can have different wake words on your tablet. So I do have Alexa on one of the tablets. Oh my gosh, and now I've started a song and it's in thought. Now we've got Rocking Around the Christmas Tree playing.
Isn't it nice that at least somebody or something in your life listens to you, moms?
It's because
Right?
I've got so many tablets out here. Okay. And we've still got Rocking Around the Christmas Tree going. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop that, and we're gonna make a call. You ready?
I'm ready.
Regaining composure. The wake word here is Amazon, call a host. Let me try that again. Amazon, call host. So you see the tablet is now making a call. So take a minute, it's making a connection, it's calling host, and in fact,
here I am.
so okay, you hold that up, Shannon, but don't answer it yet, because I want to hold this one up.
Okay.
I just want to show you guys, it's calling her tablet and it's calling my phone, the phone at the same time. So go ahead and hit the green button on yours now, Shan. Okay, I'm gonna set this down. Shannon is answering the phone call, so in a minute, in my there she is. There's Shannon. So
Here I am.
and I did that just by saying, well, I said host, but it could be call Shannon, call mom, call grandma, call whoever.
So
and
cool.
again, it'll not only will it do a video call, and it will do it to any smartphone or to any tablet that has downloaded the Alexa app, but it'll also call landlines.
Oh, no
So
kidding.
it'll call telephones and smart devices.
Oh, because see, mine won't do that.
Yeah, this is the latest calling and messaging feature that's built into Alexa.
Oh, wow.
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, I would do it just for that.
Yeah, I know. This is a wonderful. I think of it as a great emergency
Oh, my
feature that, you know, if grandma
goodness.
needs to make a phone call but can't get to the tablet, she can say, you know, Alexa, call Aaron or whatever, and it makes that phone call hands-free
It does,
for
but
them.
you know, let's talk about safety and security for your kids as
Oh,
well.
yeah, let's do that.
Wow. Like I said, we are so busy. Thank you so much for your patience. They are going, as you can could well expect. We've sold 500,000. They're always customer picks, but we've sold 500,000 Amazon Fires here at HSN. All of them, except today, have been more money because we wait for this. Amazon is selling one for $80. So we would love to send this your way. This is your last series of shows. We're almost at that 40,000 mark. Remember when I say use express ordering, all that means is you just type in your phone number. They're not some little prompts. We're almost at that 40,000 mark. And when I say, yeah, they're going. At this rate, though, you can't afford to let this pass through your fingers, even if it's just an upgrade for yourself. But think of it this way. Whether you know who you're gonna give this to or you may not know who you're gonna give this to. I buy, because we only do it once a year, I do buy these every single year because I can promise you there's gonna be some grace, some angels, you know, you will find a way.
Somebody needs it.
Somebody's gonna cross
Somebody
your
needs it.
path. and they're gonna want this. They are, and it's such a lovely way to be generous. And then if you keep one for yourself, even if it's just the tablet that you travel with or you throw in the handbag because you don't have to worry about it, then do it. It is not quite a buy one, get one free, but it's pretty doggone close because Amazon sells one for $80. And I want you, oh, perfect, you guys read my mind. The retail values, we are very, very strict about those. Our legal team has to go through those with a fine-tooth comb. The retail value on this is almost $400 off, almost $400 off. So that's like, it's almost $300 off retail. Think about that. In the world of electronics, my friends, that does not happen. Almost $300 off that retail price for this show and this show only. Everything is done when I am done at midnight. You're gonna see Adam launching a brand new Bose Today special, but our Black Friday, it's in the home stretch. So we would love to send this your way. I know that you're gonna love yours. I call it America's Sweetheart Tablet, not only because it's an Amazon, it's Alexa, it's a Fire, it's built to last, but the price is right. And everybody wants a tablet this Christmas. Now everybody's getting the tablet because it's not quite a buy one, get one free. It is if you look at that retail price, but it is for this show and this show only. Just pick your color of choice. So everybody gets a black.
Everybody gets a black.
Right.
So everybody who orders today, everybody gets one black.
Right.
And then you get one additional. Any color. It can be another black or a yellow or a blue or a red, right?
So, so if you are joining us in, the various forms of ordering, so Erin, the question is, people are saying, do I get 2 red or 2 yellow? It's actually, so to be clear, everybody gets a black.
Right.
And then you just pick what you want that second color to be.
That's right.
So
that's exactly
everybody
right.
gets a black, and then you just pick what you want that second color to be. So everybody gets a black, and then do you want 2 black? Do you want a black and a red? Do you want a black and a blue, which will be the first to sell out? Or do you want the black with the yellow?
If you can't decide, get black and blue.
Yeah.
You know what? Because you'll love them. But honestly, don't get hung up on the color part. The colors are great. They're a wonderful.
I'm with you.
They're a wonderful bonus. They really are. They're really fun. But I'm telling you, it's all about what this tablet does. And I know sometimes when I have a choice to make, and I don't make the choice at all.
Right.
Don't let that be the thing.
Yeah, don't get too hung up on the color.
Just get a black and a blue.
But the whole point is you do have to do it.
Yeah.
In fact, I know we are so super busy, and we thank our service, our sales and service representatives. They've really been working double time today.
Thank you guys.
But if you're experiencing that slight delay, trust me, it's worth it because you got to reserve it now. You really do. And I'm speaking from personal experience because I know I already told you I do order these every single year. Sometimes I don't know who is going to get them. Last year I knew that my niece and nephew were getting them, but believe me when I tell you, somebody on your list, you're gonna make somebody, well, 2 people so happy. They'll cry. And even though my niece and nephew, they both have the pad, they use this more than they use the other one. They really do because, it's tough. It can take a tumble and you don't, agonize over it, but you really do need to make that decision now before we raise that price. Just in light of my own decision-making process, I have actually purchased this when we raised the price, just because, the day gets ahead of you. Trust me, I'm famous for that. I'll put it in the shopping cart and we raised that price. Even when we raised the price,
and midnight for Shannon is like 2 in the afternoon for everyone else. I know this because we are birds of a feather.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
It's midnight already. I just woke up a couple hours ago.
I was roasting a chicken, grilling asparagus, made 2 batches of cookies, and did a Hungarian, smoked
which was delicious, by the way.
Goulash.
She brought me a little.
It
was so good. Yeah.
All
and what
in the
time?
middle of the night.
At 1 a.m. probably. That's when you start heating your oven.
I do.
No,
exactly.
I mean that's the lives we lead. So.
But speaking of that, Kindle. This kind of started as a reader, and let's talk about this. We used to sell the readers for a lot more money than this.
We did.
So if you like to read in bed, if you like to watch TV in bed, if you like to watch your movies in bed, then even if we just talked about the reading functionality of this, it would pay for itself.
That's one of the things that I use my tablet for all the time. I love reading on it, and particularly when we're talking about night, this has a really cool feature in it called Blue Shade. So when you're reading at night, if you want to turn Blue Shade on, you just can pull your finger down from the top here, and there's Blue Shade. See how I just touched Blue Shade? See how it changed colors a little bit? What is Blue Shade? We have a little still here that kind of explains it. Blue Shade is a special filter that blocks or minimizes the blue light that comes out of your tablet. Why? Scientists think that at nighttime, blue light might stimulate our brains and might make it a little bit more difficult to go to sleep. Sometimes when it's hard to sleep after watching a movie or after reading on an electric device. So it gives you comfortable nighttime reading on your tablet. It also will provide an ultra low brightness for reading in a dark room. And one of the cool things, this is the nerd in me, blue shade, if you want, it can automatically follow basically the circadian rhythm. Is that the sun? So when it gets dark and when it gets light, it automatically will go into blue shade mode if you want. That's something that you can do.
Okay, but it is only for today. So just to be clear, and I'm glad, Aaron, that we could clear up some confusion because
with the colors.
I think, boy, if you are new, if I were channel surfing, if you're watching HSN for the first time, you're probably thinking, okay, what am I missing? How can the deal be this good? Why does Amazon charge me more money? Yeah. We partner with them. We are family. On one day, I should say on one day, they let us do this. And it truly is our finest hour. I'm so excited for you. I get excited about this every single year. I buy it every single year. Even if you don't know who's gonna get it yet, you should get it. You really should. And don't for a moment think, oh, but I don't know if they want the pad. I don't know if they will use this. And I'm just using myself as an example, my niece and nephew, they've got the pad. I've got a pad, but I travel, I use this. The value is irresistible, so let's be clear. You are getting two. It's almost $300 off of retail. Almost $300 off of retail for this show. It's a $20 bill. It's free shipping. It is over $234 worth of apps, including productivity software like word processing.
Yeah, there's
right?
Office Suite Pro is included, and that allows you to create, edit, and view Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint compatible documents. So compatible spreadsheets, compatible word process documents.
Awesome. And then, of course, you get that extended holiday return policy. So you're getting two customizable cases.
That's right.
So everybody gets a black, but you just choose. Do you want black with black? That's your 2-pack. Do you want black with, I call it sangria red or punch red.
Punch red, yeah.
It's like a nice, vibrant
it's
red.
Fun. It's really fun.
Black with red. Do you want the black with the blue, which will be the first to sell out, or do you want the black with the yellow? Believe it or not, you know that yellow is actually my favorite.
I said that earlier in the day. I said to you all earlier, if you can't decide by black, blue, because I just think that's sort of the most general.
It's a universal, sure.
I don't mean to pick for you at all. Right. I'm just kind of trying to help you. But the yellow is the one that I love. I would do the black and the yellow.
The yellow just makes me happy. I almost wore a top that color, but then I figured, I'd blend in, So here's the thing. We've got about 10 minutes left in this show. Aaron is going to have an encore airing with whoever is left later on in the evening. Should we do kind of we haven't talked parental controls.
Oh, let's do that real fast.
And then, okay, perfect.
Well, I'll do 2 quick things. I want to show you the smart plugs just really fast, and then I'll do parental controls. So if you have smart plugs in your house, so many people do now, of course you can go, Alexa, turn Christmas tree off. Bye-bye, turn the Christmas tree off. Or I could say, Alexa, turn Christmas tree on. It never gets old. It's so much fun. I mean, it is so much fun. And it really is convenient with the Christmas tree, too, to not have to get down there and crawl underneath, and amongst the pine needles. If you have a smart plug, almost all smart plugs are Alexa enabled. We want to talk about parental controls for a minute?
Let's do it, please.
Okay, so Alexa, open free time.
Here's free time.
This is one of my favorite things to talk about on the tablet. I do have, as we've said a couple times in the show, a new 13-month-old. So I'm starting to think about screen time and read about it and all of those kind of things. With free time, and free time is something that is free and included on your tablet. When you go into Amazon Free Time, you can add names for your kids. So you can add your kids in here. So this is Johnny, okay? With Johnny, I go into his controls and I can set daily goals and time limits. I can say when the tablet turns on and turns off. So like, if at 9 o'clock, if the tablet's supposed to be off and they're supposed to go to bed, they're not in there sneaking, playing games on their tablet, right? Like
Shannon should do that. So Shannon isn't shopping online all night.
I think it would take more than a tablet to control
you know
Shannon.
what? Exactly, it would.
We would need a squad of sorts.
Indeed.
Everybody take a limb.
But here's the other cool thing. You can share resources. So
Yes.
as an example, I have Hunter and Lexi. I live here in Florida. They live in Minnesota, but they can access Aunt Shani's, Prime membership.
That's right.
I let them, you can manage your household.
Right.
You don't have to be a Prime member. I just want to be clear about that. But I figure I am, and that way Angie doesn't have to,
Sure.
they're part of my family.
Right.
So they're part of my
You share your stuff with them.
I share my, yeah.
You can do it that way if you're on the same account. Yeah,
Right.
you can. And you can also, I'll show you one other, probably my other favorite thing in here. This will determine what's appropriate for age group. So that's a filtering, age filtering, but this is actually my favorite. It's called Learn First. With Learn First, you can set educational goals. So if you choose Learn First, you see what that says right there? I'm gonna hold this really still. It says, block entertainment content until all daily educational goals are met. So you can say, they've got to read for 30 minutes first. That was a rule when I was little. When I got home from school every day, you better bet. My mother made us read, and then we had to do our homework, and then we could go play. And that was the order. And that's the cool thing. It's kind of a reward. So maybe they read a little bit, spend a little time maybe with the math app, and then the tablet lets them play a game that they like to play as a reward.
It's so true. And here's the thing. We've got one if you're joining us now. Remember, everybody is getting two. Everybody is getting two for this show or only until 12 midnight. So remember, it's almost $300 off of retail. We do this once a year and once a year only. We've sold over 500,000 Amazon Fire tablets here at more money separately. So the fact that you could make the argument it's like buying one and getting one free. This is a winner chicken dinner, but the race is on, and sayonara, that's all she wrote. This is it. Our Black Friday weekend is almost over. I would grab it, even if you're not quite sure who you're gonna get it for yet. Trust me, whoopsie. Look at past my little drop test.
That's okay. Actual tumble test.
A real life enactment passes the tumble test, but Amazon sells one for $80. So here are your choices, and then I'll have Aaron kind of give you the broad strokes on the features again.
Okay.
Everybody gets a black. It's almost $300 off for this show or only until 12 midnight. We're over that 40,000 mark. So everybody gets a black, but then you just choose what color of your fashion one do you want, which is kind of your freebie if you want to look at it this way. You can choose black with black. That's a 2-pack. You can choose black with kind of that sangria or that punch red. That's a 2-pack. You can choose black with the blue. That's been the most popular and will be the first one to sell out. We've only got, I think, like a little over 3,000 of those, which sounds like a lot. However, that's what we've been selling, in every show.
30 minutes.
So that's a 2-pack. Or do you want my personal pick? I love that black with that yellow. It just makes me smile. I mean, it really, really does. So that's your choice. Now, remember, everybody's getting over $234 worth of freebies. Don't get that on Amazon, even though they sell one tablet for $80, but that's times two. Because remember, there's an app pack for both. And then you get this customizable case times two, and you get it for a $20 bill. The only key here is, though, you do have to select it now. And when I say they're going, please be patient with us. We've been so busy all day long, but at least grab it. Because I look at it this way, even if you're not quite sure who's going to get it, even if you're not quite sure if you're gonna keep one or wrap one or whatever you're gonna do, at least make sure you have it. Because then you've got until the end of January to send it back if you decide that you don't wanna keep it. It's not a big deal. The only problem is, though, we only do this today. And frankly, when we sell Amazon Fire tablets year round, it's always one here at HSN. Always, 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 always. So I hope you consider it. We would love to send it your way. So with over 41,000 sold. Aaron, in the final minutes, do you want to do some kind of broad strokes?
I'd love to. Let's take a quick look at the features.
Perfect.
Let's go through the features, and then if we have time, we'll take a look at the tumble test too.
Sounds
okay,
good.
so features first.
Okay.
8-inch. High definition, beautiful high resolution as well. Screen, it is an in-plane switching screen, so you can see it from all angles. It does have built-in hands-free Alexa, so you say the wake word and you have access to entertainment, news, assistance, front-facing camera, rear-facing camera, so you can talk to your friends and family, calling and messaging. You say, Alexa, call whomever, and it'll actually make the phone call for you. Quad-core processor, that 1.5 GB of RAM is what allows you to multitask so quickly. 16 gigs of memory built in. It has an expandable memory card slot. So if you wanna add more memory, it's very, very easy to do. About a 10-hour battery life. With expanding that memory, just a heads up, you can do it all the way to 400 gigabytes. That would be
wow,
the size of a lot of computers, actually. And what that's referring to is, how much you can store. So you download movies, music, games. Like, let me show you something. Alexa, open Netflix. Like, did you know it used to be, as recently as a year or two ago, when you use Netflix, you always had to be online. You always had to be streaming.
Right.
But that's not the case anymore. Now, this is just an example. You can download things from many places, but I'm just choosing to show you on Netflix here. If I go down here to download, and they'll say find something to download, all of these titles you can download. So you don't have to be streaming. You can, so like you can be on an airplane, you can be in a car, you can be somewhere where there isn't Wi-Fi. So that's why you might, at some point, put a memory card in there. Tumble Test, real quick, and then they're cutting me off. I'm getting the gong and the hook. The actual Tumble Test. So this is, you know, as Shannon said, the kind of thing that you usually see luggage go through, or you see sporting goods go through, not consumer electronics. What it means is this is a tougher tablet.
Wow.
It's a tablet that's designed to be on the go with you. Little bumps, little bruises, little nicks, little drops, little falls, little scratches. This can take those things. It really can take it's built for life. It's built for the way we live, and it's a perfect size to have with you all the time.
It is, but that whole point about downloading, that's one of the reasons that I travel with this, because, you know, you can use that Wi-Fi in the planes and everything else, but, you know, a lot of times the connection isn't secure.
Yeah, it's expensive using other people's
expensive.
Wi-Fi all the time, especially on planes.
And frankly, it's a lot faster. Like even in my doctor's office, because it's a medical, you know, place, you can't.
Secure.
And it's secure, and so you can't stream things like when you're you're waiting for the doctor. They let you in there and you're still in there like for half hour, 45 minutes. You would be amazed at just the fact that you can expand that memory. That alone will pay for itself. At least give yourself the opportunity to prove to yourself, even if you've got that pad, even if you've got somebody else's tablet, you know, for more money, don't let this price fool you into thinking you're not going to be productive, that you're not going to have fun, that it's not fast. It just happens to be wildly affordable for this show and basically only for this show. So I would love for you to try it. It's so fun because Aaron and I are friends. I mean, and we've known each other for over going on 14 years now, but I think you can tell when both of us are pretty passionate about something. We sell a lot of tablets here. I don't use everything, contrary to popular belief. I do a lot of shopping, but even though I have the pad, the Fire is still kind of, you know, close to my heart, because that's the one that I don't worry about it, but doggone it, it's still so fast and easy and fun for me.
It's such an easy tablet to use. It's an easy tablet to love. You know what we didn't show? Shannon and I are doing a brief encore presentation in the 11 o'clock hour, right?
Right.
Is it the top of 11 or the bottom of 11?
Actually, I think we start in the, Aaron, do we start? Okay, top, yeah, surprise. Okay, last 30 of that, and then you'll be. Okay,
I'm sorry. Okay, so anyway, we are going to do another. The reason I mentioned, there is a point to this, believe it or not. The one thing I did not get to show you all, I did not get to go into the lifetime of built-in video, help videos.
That's right.
So in our next presentation, I don't know when that is, but it's sometime in the next 2 hours.
You're not going anywhere.
Okay, I'll be right here. When we do our next presentation, I'm going to show you guys some help videos that you'll love for setup and for really just for becoming a little Fire tablet expert yourself.
I know, and then we didn't talk about how that app a day thing. And,
oh yeah,
you know, I know.
Okay, it's all coming.
I know.
It's all coming.
All right, it's all coming. So.